Hey babes, I'm back with another YouTube video, and today I'm creating some acrylic press-on nails for myself. So I'm just going to bring you guys through the process, and I'm also going to talk about why I kind of been gone for maybe a little bit over a week now. These nail tips are also a little larger than other ones, so you do want to size down when you're taking orders and people are giving you their sizes. Also, since these nail tips were already super long, I do not have to cut them down to apply more nail tips. So I just started to shape them and taper the side. And I also did file on top of the nail, but I only did that to just help me see the shape a little more as I'm working. When I'm tapering these full coverage tips, I'm slightly filing underneath the nail as I'm filing the sidewall so that I'm just evenly bringing everything down and you don't see like a harsh dent where I started to file. This way it's going to be extremely smooth and it's going to look like a regular acrylic nail. In today's video, I'll be using multiple glitters and different colors from different brands. So I'm just going to link everything that I used down below. And some of the glitters I did use were from my nail supply store. And I will be restocking super soon. I just want to do everything at once to do a really big restock. For this set, I was going for more of a girly, trippy kind of vibe, so I'm just going to apply a bunch of my pink glitters and a few different pink colored acrylic powders as well to give it a marble galaxy, girly kind of look. So I do also have some of these little smiley faces and flowers. I believe a client got this for me, but we never were able to use any of the patterns. Like, they came with smiley faces, butterflies, flowers, but they were kind of thick and I just wasn't too sure what I was gonna do with them when she showed me. So I think she ended up choosing something else, but she still let me keep them. So I ended up using them here, and I think it would have been a little better for me to do this on a client because, like I said, these little cutout pieces were a little thick, so I did try to press down on them to make them a little thinner so that they'll lay down, because I didn't want to later, of course, be filing on top of the nail and end up filing what I encapsulated. I'm also using my Mia Secret clear acrylic powder and their monomer. This is my favorite acrylic system. And feel free to leave some other ones down below. Me personally, I've never been too open to trying other people's clear acrylic, but I've tried a few other brands too, and they were really good. But Mia Secret is just super accessible because it's on Amazon and it's good, so why not? I do plan on later drawing on top of these nails, and I actually want to take a drawing class. I think I found someone I want to take the class with. I believe it's a virtual class because she's in California, but look, I'm fine with that. But I'm ready to just expand and start doing more, especially for the channel, because I have a bunch of video ideas and I might, start posting 3 times a week instead of 2. Going back to these nails, I'm doing this pretty randomly. Like, there was no uniform to how I was doing this, and like I said, I am using multiple glitters to give it this look. I did also go ahead and throw some butterflies in there too. And like I said earlier, I do plan on painting on top of these nails, but I did want to give the background like its own kind of vibe. Even right here, I did try to press down on the smiley face so that it would lay just a little flatter, because I did not want to later be found on top of these nails and I accidentally file off a little piece of the smiley face. So one problem with the acrylic press-ons that I see everybody asking me about is, what about shrinking? So I have recently found out, and I said this in my last little press-on video, when you actually apply the acrylic powder a little bit beneath the cuticle area and blend it up instead of placing it directly on the cuticle area and blending it down, it helps a lot. You're not going to experience any, I was about to say lifting, y'all. You're not going to experience any shrinking at all. And I'm telling you guys this because this is proof, and I'm using these press-on nails as proof. So after I did these press-on nails, they fit perfectly just as they did before I applied the acrylic. So they did not shrink. So whenever I'm doing the application in the cuticle area, you guys are going to see me place it away from the cuticle area and brush it down like I'm doing here. I also did want to apologize to everybody about these fake pages that's under my nail giveaway video. So for the past few days, I have not been on social media. So one day I decided to go on social media, and I had a bunch of DMs and messages just pretty much saying like, hey, thank you, I'm glad I won the giveaway, so on and so forth. But I never announced the giveaway winners. So I'm like, what are they talking about? Like, where is this coming from? And then I started getting screenshots of people sending me like these fake scammers asking for like shipment money, like saying like, hey, you won the gift, you won the prize, like all you have to do is pay for shipping. Like, no. Look, y'all, whenever I do a giveaway, whatever I'm sending, shipping is covered. Like, I would never ask you guys to pay for shipping. Like, that's no. I would never do that. I also don't have WhatsApp, I don't have Telegram, and I probably will never have those things. So that's how you know those things are a scam. Any of my social media pages are on my link tree, so those are all me. I only have these separate pages. So I do want to say that I am sorry that happened to so many people. So I did try to go back underneath my post and let people know like, hey, like these are fake pages, like don't believe these WhatsApp, Telegram, like whatever they got going on. They was really trying to convince people to pay shipping. Like even the way they were typing like didn't really sound like me. But of course, since you guys don't personally know me, like I could see why this became an issue. So like I said, I am deeply sorry about that happening to so many people. Like that was really ghetto. Because of that, I did want to go ahead and give away another prize. So I'm also going to be giving away a Young Nails starter kit. So I did go ahead and pick 2 winners, and they will be on the screen. The names will be on the screen now. So if this is you, feel free to DM me, and I'm not going to make you pay for shipping to receive your prize. Guys, with all of that happening, I also had to worry about the fact that I have not been working for the past, I'm gonna say, week and a half. So pretty much I was at the gym, and I guess I was applying a little too much pressure on my wrist, and I ended up hurting my right wrist. Now this is not the first time I've had like a wrist injury before. I'm pretty sure some of you guys maybe remember, maybe a few months ago, like I was working doing nails and I had hurt my wrist, so I had to cancel appointments for about a week and a half. So at first I was still working on it because it didn't really hurt too bad, but as the days started to pass, it got worse and worse, and because of that I ended up being out of work for longer than I should have been. So I did have to go back and send back deposits and reschedule appointments. And honestly, I wasn't even responding to texts on my nail page. Like, I had turned my notifications off, and I didn't even want to be on my nail page because I was just so upset that I wasn't working. I didn't want to look at nobody's nails. I didn't want to see y'all posting y'all nice nails that y'all be doing. I didn't want to see anything because I was just so upset that I couldn't work. All right, now back to these nails real quick. I did use a fine grit sanding band to file the top of the nail, and you want the top of the nail to be pretty thin. That's why I love the method of just brushing the acrylic backwards instead of placing that acrylic right on top and then brushing it down, because I always had to do extra filing. So after working in the cuticle area, I do use my 80/80 grit hand file to file on top of the nails as well as clean up those sidewalls. So for these nails, I did draw multiple things. I drew a mushroom, I drew a tiny mushroom, I drew an eye. What else did I draw? I drew a few things on these nails. I drew a couple of stars in there. I was just getting real creative, but I wasn't really looking at any pictures before I did this, which I should have, because I feel like I would have been able to draw a lot more. But I'm also, not the best artist. So I am extremely proud of how these came out. And of course, after I posted these, all my clients went hand painted sets, and I'm like, okay, y'all got the money, y'all got the time, because drawing does take a lot longer. Like, drawing does take a little while, especially for me. Like, I'm no great artist, so it's not like I know the little tricks you gotta do to get around things. So I'm still getting into everything, but as I learn more, of course I will be willing to teach you guys more as well. I do also really appreciate everybody that reached out to me regarding my risk, because y'all, I was sad. Like, I was super sad. I was so discouraged. Like, I really did not want to do anything. But I really had to remember, like, look, this is going to be temporary. Like, you're going to be good. If you sit here and think about, all the negative things about this situation, it's going to continue to be negative. So I'm happy that I did pull myself out of it. But going to the doctors today and, confirming everything was okay did make me feel a lot better. I could move it around now. So I am excited to be back in business and posting, again, because I was on the street, y'all. I was posting twice a week. So that did kind of throw me off. But like I said, I am back and I'm ready to work. Also, y'all, just as a reminder, I will be coming to New York the first week of May. So if you guys are interested in getting your nails done for Mother's Day or getting somebody else's nails done for Mother's Day, feel free to reach out to me because I have a few more appointments available. So this is how they came out. I'm not gonna lie, I really wasn't too sure what to do for like the thumb and the pinky after like all that drawing I did on the other fingers, because I don't normally draw too often. So when it does come to hand painted stuff, I'm like, okay, what do you want to do next? But I do really like how these came out. So here I'm just using some matte top coat, but as y'all can see, these are really pretty glossy too, and I probably should have left them that way, but you know, whatever. So if you did enjoy this YouTube video and you would like to see more just like this one in the future, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and also let me know down below what you guys would like to see next, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next YouTube video.